I'm standing in a test plot that has almost 3,400 heat units on it at this point. This particular plot is in Owensboro, Kentucky, and it will be shelled tomorrow. The hybrid that I'm standing in now that I would like to spend a few moments talking to you about is 642-59. It's a 112 day, what we would call a family F. A couple of things that I would like to draw your attention to is the overall architecture of this hybrid. You can see those leaves are sticking pretty much straight up in the air. And I would also like you to pay attention to how green this particular hybrid is. I mean, we're deep, deep, deep. We've been black layered for a couple of weeks now. And like I said, this plot will be harvested tomorrow, and we're still holding on to some really impressive color. This hybrid is very unique in the AgriGold lineup. It's been around a little while, but it can do many, many things for us. If you have some really tough rolling ground, it's got great defensive characteristics. It can handle the sides of the hills that are highly eroded. It can handle the tops of the hill that's going to run out of water. But it also has excellent yield potential, so when you get into those swags that are really, really fertile, this thing can bang up some yield. We sell this hybrid as a defensive hybrid, but we can also use it as an offense. I have a couple of guys that are growing this on their NCGA field. Due to its upright architecture, you can really plant this very, very thick. The ideal planting population would be, for me, just match yield potential. If you're on some variable acres and you're not expecting over 200, you can plant this fairly thin in that 28 range. I probably wouldn't go much thinner than that because it is a very upright plant, and you'll need at least 28,000 to get good shading on the ground. But if you're going for some really high yields, because it's upright, you can plant this extremely thick. I know guys that are planting this at about 44,000, and the hybrid is holding in there just fine. A couple of things that you'll notice also about this hybrid is the tremendous ear line. I mean, you could put a string on this and it's just beautiful. You'll also notice that the overall ear size is very short. That's normal for this hybrid. This hybrid will usually only go about 30 to 35 kernels long, and that's going to be maximum length for this particular hybrid. It gets all its yield from kernel size. We would call this a ear or a hybrid that flexes with overall kernel size. So I'll just grab one of these ears and I'll break it open and show you overall kernel depth on this thing is absolutely amazing. That's where most of the yield's coming from. So again, 642-59. If you want to plant this on some really, really good acres, we're okay with that. But if you want to use it as your defensive, almost a go-anywhere style hybrid, 642-59 will be great for that.